Welcome to Wake Up Wazzu's Help a Hound segment. I'm Brooklyn Graditi. This week's dog's name is Buffy, a 9-year-old Schnauzer Dachshund mix who is in search of a loving new home. Buffy may be small, but he has a bunch of energy and loves to cuddle up in your lap. Adoption counselor Jamie Ritter tells us more.
Buffy came to the shelter because his elderly owner could no longer care for him. Since he's an older dog, he would do better with somebody who's there more often and wouldn't leave him alone for like all day. He would do well in a home that is more calm and laid back, but he gets along with everybody, so he would do well with pretty much anybody as long as he's not left alone for too long. Buffy is the most lovable little old man. He loves to lick you, so he's just a great dog. He loves to play, he loves to be by your side, and he's just super, super sweet. Well, so when he came to the shelter, he had very long matted hair, so we had to shave him. So when it grows back, he will be a fairly long-haired dog, and it's more of an apricot color. So right now he's a little naked, but it started growing back.
If you are interested in adopting Buffy or would like more information, visit whitmanpets.org. Don't go away. After the break, Timothy Pham has your Health Minute.
Welcome back. In this week's Health Minute, we're talking about body posture. We all remember the days when our parents nagged at us to watch our posture. Well, it turns out they were right. Poor posture can take a serious toll on your body as you age. Good posture means carrying your body in a way that puts the least amount of strain on your muscles. Over time, poor posture can cause neck pain, headaches, upper and lower back pain, and overuse injuries. One of the most common mistakes while sitting is hunching your head forward, slumping the shoulders, crossing the legs, and leaning to one side. Now, experts say today's kids are at a higher risk for poor posture because of things like tablets and smartphones. They often sit in tense positions and have their backs and shoulders rounded. Ironically, you can buy an app that actually allows you to snap pictures of yourself, and it will prescribe exercises to improve your posture. But if you don't want to pay for the app, you can simply have someone take a picture of you while you're standing or sitting in your office, and this will be a good indicator for you to see the areas that you need to realign. And now another way to actually check your posture is with the wall test. And here today we have with us is Megan to help us demonstrate. Okay. All you need to do is actually, if you want to turn this way, it's really simple. All you need to do is stand against a flat wall and stand about 2 inches away, and you'll want to have your head, your shoulders, and your buttocks all touching the wall. And if you can do this by sliding one hand beneath your lower back, you want to go and slide one hand beneath your lower back, just like that, you can actually tell if you have good posture or not. And as you can see, Megan has great posture.
Thank you. You know, I've been trying out hot yoga for the past 2 weeks, and it's really helped improve my posture and flexibility.
Yeah, I hear yoga's a really good workout.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for helping us out today. Now, that's all we have for this week's Health Minute. Have a health question? Tweet at us at WakeUpWazzu, and we'll investigate. After the break, WSU students laced up for a good cause. Stay with us.
The WSU community got moving on Saturday morning, and it was for a good cause. Reporter Aaron Osgood has the details. Aaron?
Nearly 200 Cougs got up early Saturday to participate in UREC's 17th annual Campus on the Run 5K. The event raised money for Family Promise of the Palouse, an organization that provides shelter for homeless families in the region.
Are a shelter program for homeless families in the Pullman-Moscow region. And so we have a network of interfaith congregations both here in Pullman and in Moscow, and they provide the overnight shelter, and their volunteers provide support to the families who stay there overnight. And
Each year, charities can submit applications to be sponsored by the race. UREC says they picked Family Promise this year because of its unique impact on the Palouse region.
Family Promise in the Palouse was a different organization than the rest of them. They offered a little bit different things to our community, and we thought it was something great that we should recognize. They're a newer organization to the Palouse, and we really wanted to support them and get them going, and honestly get attention to what they're doing out here. They are supporting families who need a lot of help, and we wanted to let the campus and everyone else around us know what's going on.
People of all ages participated in this year's race, including 8-year-old Cade Hill and his family.
Yeah.
Yeah? Who's here with you?
My mom, my brother, and my aunt.
Well, that's awesome. Well, thanks for running.
Our own reporter, Brooklyn Graditi, was also among the participants.
The course took us around some back roads in Pullman that I've never seen before, so it was a really cool course, and it was really fun to run. So.
To find out more ways you can help support Family Promise on the Palouse, visit campusontherun.wsu.edu. For Wake Up Wazzu, I'm Erin Osgood.
Thanks, Erin. Looks like they had a nice day for it too. When we come back, we'll have Lexi and Heidi with your Real Talk segment. We'll be right back.
Good morning and welcome to Real Talk. I'm Heidi Harris.
And I'm Lexi Swanson.
Today we are happy to have Wake Up Wazzu reporter Erin Osgood with us to talk about this week's consumer conversation, where our reporters try out hot new products and tell you whether it's worth the buck or it's worth the chuck. This week's product is Birchbox. Erin did some investigating to see if this product was worth the money. Erin, can you tell us what you've learned?
Absolutely. So Birchbox is a subscription service, very much like a magazine subscription that you might get, but instead of magazines, they send you samples of beauty products every month. So they launched in September 2010, and since then they've expanded from just a women's line to also a men's line. It costs $10 a month for women and $20 a month for men, mostly because the women's products are a little more readily available. Yeah, and so it's designed to help consumers try out products that they might want to purchase in full size without wasting their money on products that they don't want.
So I understand that there's a point system. Will you tell me more about that?
Absolutely. So when consumers sign up for Birchbox, they have the opportunity to go online and rate the products, give reviews for things that they liked and things that they didn't. And through that, they can earn points towards purchasing those bigger size products online.
Okay. So Erin, I also know with other subscription services, consumers haven't always been happy with the products they've received. So how is Birch different from this?
Well, they definitely struggled with that at first, but since then they've implemented a sort of survey plan. So consumers can go online and give feedback about the products they liked, the ones that they use more often, and so then in their next box they will receive products that are more tailored to things that they want to use.
So over 400,000 people use Birchbox. Will you show us a couple of the products?
Absolutely. So the two smaller boxes we have here are examples of the March box after they implemented that survey. So this box has a pretty cool product for coffee lovers like me, that can kind of take a toll on your teeth. It's whitening. So it's called Luster No Instant Whitening Toothpaste, and it has a bluing agent in it that makes your teeth whiter temporarily for a few hours. And then the other box has some products that are close to my heart. I used to work at a food co-op, and so these are products that flew off the shelves there. You can get them at the Moscow Food Co-op, or there's a couple places in Seattle that you can get them. And that is the Mighty Leaf Teas, which are great. They have some awesome health benefits.
So good.
Yes. And then we have lotions from Weleda right there. And those have no chemicals in them. They're really great for people who are trying to be a little more conscious. And then they also have the winter box, which had a few more treats that like hot chocolate and marshmallows that kind of get people feeling a little more in the spirit. So.
Awesome. Well, excited to check that out further.
Yeah, thank you so much, Erin. So after the break, we will be talking about the new SAT scoring.
Earlier this month, big changes to the SAT were announced. Changes include shifting the score scale from 2,400 to 1,600, eliminating penalties for incorrect answers, and provide free test preparation materials. One popular change that has gained much attention lies in the vocabulary questions. Obscure words that are typically memorized in test prep will be changed to words used commonly in college curriculums. The new test will be available in spring of 2016. So Lexi, what do you think about these crazy changes?
It will be really interesting to see how students like it, but I wish that I had taken the test with these changes because those vocabulary words really got me. It seems I'm not the only one. Have you seen the Twitter account dedicated to the new SAT vocab section? Let's take a look at it. So it asks what Drake's favorite fashion brand is, and all the answers are Versace.
Typical, right? And then here's another one. Who does Kanye West like the most? Kanye, 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 and or all of the above Kanye.
These are hilarious. I love how they relate to pop culture, and there's many more hilarious ones on the account page.
Absolutely, they should check it out.
Now here's Kyle Semchuk asking WSU students for their thoughts on the new SAT updates. Kyle?
Washington State University is one of many colleges around the country that require SAT scores in the admissions process. But do these new changes give high school students an unfair advantage? We went around asking college students who have already taken the test how they felt.
I had really good SAT scores. I think it's going to be kind of an unfair advantage for those people who are going to rely on those SAT scores and aren't going to try as hard in high school. And
I think it's fine, just because everyone should go to college. So I'm not really mad about it. I think it's a lot easier, but I don't really care.
I think admissions should be based more off of grades rather than an exam. I think a lot of people, tests are stressful, so I think changing it is a good thing. I think maybe they should get rid of it altogether and base it off of mainly grades for their whole high school.
Changes to the test will take effect in 2016. For Wake Up Wazoo, I'm Kyle Simchuk.
I agree with some of those students. My sister will be taking the SAT next month, and I'm sure she is sad she's missing out on those new changes.
Absolutely. I'm kind of disappointed myself. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw more perfect scores now in the SAT just because they've lowered the question level so much.
Yes, exactly. Well, that's all we have for today on Real Talk. Back to you, Timothy and Megan.
We have for you today. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook to stay up to date.
Be sure to tune in next week for our first ever college cooking segment. You won't want to miss it. Have a great week and see you next Monday.
This for Wake Up Wazoo, I'm Timothy Pham.
And I'm Megan Abundis. Go Cougs!